You're watching PTV.
I want my PTV.
You're watching PTV. You're watching PTV.
It's time for PTV Live. And now, here are the stars of PTV Live, Arnie, Doug, Ben, and Sherry.
Look at that. It's snowing. It's snowing. I'm so
Although, you know what? It could be snow. I mean, it's that time of year and it's chilly today.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the weather's been...
It is.
Chilly.
Well, everyone, it's time for PTV Live. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug. Very blue.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
Yeah, we are a little blown out, aren't we? Let's see if we can't lower that. No, we can't.
We can't do anything.
No, it's just the lighting right now.
It's just, we're really... I look hideous.
You know, the thing is, when you do just one little thing in your studio, like
This won't happen
change
again.
the position of your camera, it blows out everything. So, apologies, everyone.
Well, we have very generic lighting. It's very harsh.
Yeah. Sherry, how are you?
Tired, but happy.
You had
I had
quite
a
the
nice.
week.
Yeah, I had a nice long weekend with our kids up in the Sacramento area, so it was a lot of fun. We got to see our grandson trick or treat for the first time ever with his little sister. Grandpa went with him. I stayed home and stayed on the porch manning the game that Megan wanted them playing. They had to earn their candy at Megan and Matt's
That's
house. by
so
playing.
millennial. Oh, God. Just
Well, it was-
Andy.
No, it really wasn't, Doug. It's a throwback to her childhood because it's a game that she requested that her brother make, which is a game that they played growing up at church at Pumpkin Patch. So she wanted it for their front porch, and the kids that came through absolutely loved it. And it's the first time that I have really sat down and watched trick-or-treaters and had so many older kids trick-or-treating.
Yeah, there was
Older and how old?
Hey,
Middle school, high school.
Oh my
all
gosh.
I can say is that Megan did a FaceTime with us as she was walking through the neighborhood, and she came across a house that was decorated like Pirates of the Caribbean.
And walking up to it, unlike the Blue Bayou, the little banjo playing. Again, Floridians won't understand anything like that.
But
It's brilliant.
they would understand the flames in the window.
Yeah.
It looked like their house was on fire.
It's a whole bayou.
It was really well done.
It was
Yeah.
really cute.
Really well
Yeah,
There's
done.
no
I
haunted
missed-
mansion, but no, we
I
had a
missed-
lot of juvenile delinquents running through ours because we locked up the house. But we peeked through the gate, and there was a zillion kids walking up, and they were all old.
In 20 seconds, we had 40 people walk by the
And we're
the gate.
peeking so no one can see us. We were on the side of the house, so no one can. We didn't
And
turn on
we're-
any
And
lights.
we're not exaggerating. There were people on both sides of the street. There were so many people in our
It
neighborhood
was so
last night.
scary.
Okay, Mar is asking older kids, 25 to 30.
No, I
No. They were teenagers.
no. These ones were teenagers, and so when they came up and said trick or treat, I said, "Well, happy Halloween to you guys, but you know you're going to have to work for your candy." And they kind of looked at me like,
Oh,
"Uh-oh."
I'm out of here.
But then they saw what
did
it
you have to
was.
do?
It was,
It was like a makeshift Plinko board.
yeah, it was a.
For those of you who don't know The Price is Right, Plinko is this large board that has pegs all over it. You drop a disc down and it bounces around the pegs and it winds up at the bottom in a slot. Now, Megan didn't have pegs all over it, but they just had a thing that you rolled something with slots down at the bottom.
It was like a miniature bowling alley.
And wherever the ball landed is the piece of candy you got.
Yeah. So it was fun to watch them
Okay,
trying to
Doug, you
eat.
look confused.
Why didn't she just give out raisins? I mean, I would literally be out of there. I would be like, seriously? It's called time is precious. I don't have time rolling anything. Trick or treat, you go.
I honestly
Oh,
think
the
one of the
kids
best
loved it.
one of the best
Oh,
treats I saw though was
please.
in the boy's sack, and he had a little bag of goldfish. So Pepperidge Farms goldfish. That was
Yep.
great.
Oh,
Fantastic.
I wish
That
they were
wasn't-
giving out little packets
that
of
was-
ranch.
I have to tell you, little lady used my Mickey Mouse light up pail that I got when we were there several years back. And she would not let go of that for anything. And that's where the goldfish were. As soon as they got home, Daddy had to open that up and give her the goldfish.
Okay. I'm really liking this. Richard, the Orlando guy, says, I went out for a walk last night. Little girl asked if I was out trick-or-treating. I said, no, sweetie. She replied, you need to get a mask and a bag for candy, mister. That's awesome.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah. Greasy hands. They must be eating something. So
Yeah, they're probably scarfing something down.
no, we're not eating anything, but I feel like a drink. Okay, so we're not doing a pumpkin spice margarita. That was last week.
I gotta put a towel over this.
Doug is going to try and put.
I look hideous.
He's going to try and put a towel over the light, but I don't know that that's really going to work. He wants to try and at least filter it. You know what? Here's the thing, Doug. Yeah, it's just too precarious. It really is. And I'm afraid that's not a towel. Those are your gloves. It's going to be too hot for it. It might melt.
Well, give me a towel. Here, give me some paper.
No. Let's just open this bottle. Everyone, I got to tell you about this. You'll see it in the moment groovy. This is a bottle of red wine. It's a red blend, and it's actually called The Ugly Sweater.
Or The Ugly, but they couldn't copyright or use the word The Ugly Sweater because some company in Utah, of all places, ended up actually taking that name. So the winery that I actually designed this label. They could use The Ugly and then Sweater. So they had a Merlot, a Pinot Grigio. This is the blend. So we did a blue sweater, pink sweater, a green sweater for white, and the red sweater. So there was 4 of these. You could buy these at Cost Plus World Market. I don't know if it's nationwide. Maybe.
But it's not.
But it's
cork.
a thrill.
It's a screw cap.
It's just your standard ticky-tacky wine.
Back in the 70s, this would have been a faux pas. Anymore, though, it's not a big deal.
So,
would you like to smell the bottle cap, like they say in the Muppet movie? But here we go. I'm going to try this out and see what it's like. I've not tried this. Year. I have not tried this particular blend. Now, they have released it again this year. But I am not saying hello.
And you can get it at World Market?
You can get it at World Market, but according to the Orlando guy, he said it's sold out at his store at Cost Plus in Florida.
But yeah, I designed every bit of it, even the back. It's a cheap thrill when you get to design something and it does have all that.
And I'll say this.
It smells really good.
That's good. That's actually a very nice middle of the top wine.
Oh, it's really good.
It's just middle of the road red wine.
It's fruity. It's fruity. No, it's actually good. So it's cool.
But it's good. This is
Alexis George is another wine label I designed that should be in all Trader Joe's.
Yeah, you'll see that one at Trader Joe's, and that label was also featured in the Moment of Groovy last week. So
it's this guy.
But you'll see this label this week in the Moment of Groovy.
It's actually not bad.
We'll talk a little bit more about the Moment of Groovy a little later too. But so yeah, this is actually a very good red wine. So if you get an opportunity to go to Cost Plus World Market, go grab, and you like red wine, give it a try. See what you think. Mm-hmm. So
let's see if it goes with root beer.
Oh God. That's just gross.
Now, this is usually at the point during our show.
Oh, it tastes really good with root beer. It's like a chaser.
I'll bet it works well with chocolate, too.
Do you have chocolate?
We have a couple pieces of chocolate.
Yeah, I'm going to be right back.
He's getting some chocolate. But in the meantime, this is about the point in the show when we are usually talking about Hallmark movies, because right now Hallmark is doing their countdown to Christmas. So that's why we are taking a cue from them and doing it as well. Let's review a movie. So Doug just came in and handed me a piece of intense, dark Ghirardelli.
I could go even more intense, but...
So, yeah, this is going to work. So, Coyote Creek Christmas was the movie that was on Saturday night. It starred Janelle. I forget her last name, but it was Janelle. And then there was also Ryan Pavey, who is one of our favorite actors for the Christmas films. He was in Christmas at the Plaza in 2019. Last year, he did a movie called A Timeless Christmas. This year,
Both fine films.
both great films. However, this one, Coyote Creek Christmas. Ben, did you see the movie?
I did watch the movie because we watched it together during our watch party on Saturday night.
That's right. You watched it during the watch party.
That was a silly question.
No. I want to bring attention to the watch party.
Oh, yes. We did watch it.
So, yeah, it was actually 2 hours.
That I'll never get back in my life.
And Richard actually gave it a rating there. He says he gave it 1 Orlando. And I remember he rates the movies on a scale of 0 to 5. We rate on Hallmark Gold Crowns. So we go 0 to 10. The movie was essentially another real estate developer who was going to improve this shopping or this resort. The people that owned it wanted to get rid of it. Not that they were having money trouble. They just wanted a change in life. But they didn't bother to tell their daughter, an event planner. And she was very upset that they didn't trust her. It's a whole long, convoluted first world problem kind of movie.
And I think Donna Jaworski says it all with her hashtag there.
I'm wasted.
Time wasted.
Time wasted.
It just was off. There was off on it. It wasn't a train wreck. It was just the kid did not. He acted older than he should, so they should have casted his son to be more acting like between a 12 or a 14-year-old, because that's how a 12 or a 14-year-old would talk. But they gave it to a little kid. Now and he was very precocious.
Yeah, here's the interesting thing about
very off.
Here's the interesting thing about that little kid. The little kid's real name is Azriel, like the cat from the Smurfs.
Really?
Yeah. And the reason why I know his name is because he was on Instagram on Saturday night after the movie and happened to like the thumbnail that I posted on our Instagram.
I have a question.
The Smurfs.
Yes.
I have a question. If that kid is only like 8 or 9 years old, why does he have an Instagram account?
Because he's an aspiring actor.
Yes.
In fact,
I don't care.
His dream, according to Instagram, his dream was to be in a Hallmark movie. And his dream came true after 6 months of pursuing it.
Wow, 6 months. It
Wow.
took me about 40 some odd years to get my dreams come true. Yeah, well, because Zuckerberg doesn't care what age you are and you can fake it. So he wants to rule the world because he's all about meta. So I would just not worry about it, because if you think he's going to have a moral compass, he doesn't. So get over it if you feel like, why are they not doing it? But, yeah, 2, maybe 3 crowns? 2 crowns?
I gave it 2 crowns.
I gave it 3. It was just off.
I haven't seen it.
It was just very...
You don't need to waste your time.
What was that? Sherry?
I haven't seen it.
No, of course you didn't. Well, you were busy all weekend. So, yeah.
And then we watched...
But then after that, we watched another film called Christmas in Harmony. It was
How was that one?
We watched to the first commercial break, and we went all the way to the very last commercial break, and that's how we got the whole movie. Because in the middle, it was nothing but a bunch of church scene of she getting back together with her old...
her old friend. Yeah.
Friend.
And it was actually We had a discussion earlier today. We wish they would have hired Andre Crouch and his choir to do the music for the movie. Unfortunately, they didn't. And the music apparently was getting lambasted, whichever way you pronounce it, online.
Yeah, it was just. You don't need to see the
Why
whole
do you-
movie. It
Why
was
do you say
about
Andre
train wreck.
Crouch, Arnie?
Oh, because he was very good with gospel music.
Oh, okay.
But Christmas in Harmony was a cacophony of disharmony.
It just didn't need to know the whole thing, and I did not want to waste another 2 hours of my life.
But the thing is, it wasn't the portions that we saw.
were great.
They were not that bad.
But I didn't need to watch the whole movie just to be bored and wasting my own time on Williams Sonoma's website, putting stuff in the shopping cart I'm not going to buy. That's what happened on the other movie. I was so bored. I'm just at websites. Oh, click and shopping cart. Click and shopping cart. I'm never going to buy this crap. But I got a lot of stuff at Williams Sonoma I wanted.
Yeah, that's definitely true. But those were the movies. Now, there was a third movie last night called Christmas Sale.
We haven't watched it.
I have not watched it, but apparently it did not come recommended to me when I was talking to someone else. Oh, but here it is. Walt, Mouse Talk. He says that they really liked it.
Okay.
I haven't seen it.
We know what? Maybe we can give it the same approach that we did Christmas in Harmony.
I'll give about 1 or 2 up to the second commercial break. Blow through it and only get the last 15, 20 minutes.
But we'll give it a try and see how it goes.
Because you can't sit there and watch all these Hallmark movies, all of it, because it's the same thing. It takes them an hour to an hour and a half to get to the point. And at the very end, they tidy it up really fast.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
then
fair.
We ended up watching the week before the Boyfriends of Christmas Past. And
Oh,
she just was not letting go because she had a fair commitment, always run into her BFF.
Pencil.
And she had all these relationships and she dumped him all because she had mommy issues. And it was just like, that was it. I watched it all because she has mommy issues.
You know what? If I could have given it negative crowns, I would have.
Yeah.
I just did not like it.
We're talking about Sherry, who gives the benefit of the doubt to any Hallmark movie. And if Sherry doesn't like it, there's something wrong with the movie.
But, you know,
Because she's really entertained.
it wasn't that it was a train wreck. She acted really well. The acting was really well. It just wasn't... Everything was just all discombobulated, if that's a word. I'll make it up. Use my little thing if you're going to, like, make fun of me.
Okay. I will.
We will.
I'm waiting.
Yeah, we're all waiting. Bring it up.
I'm trying.
Oh,
It's not spinning through.
come on.
server. Hello.
Yeah, it's on the server.
Oh, wow.
I know.
But and then she just walks out of her. She was so obsessed to work, and then she walks out of the presentation hawking the bakeware. Now, 1 year later, they had a 1 year later. What happened? Oh, we probably didn't even have the hard drive is not even there. Did she walk out? Did she lose her job? Because her job is all important. She wanted to get the gig, and then she walks out. I don't know. It was just very off. But that I did not get my 2 hour. I'm never going to get my 2 hours back.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not like that movie at all.
Baking from the heart.
Hey, looky there. It is more sunshine,
Hello.
please.
Can we get some more sunshine, please?
Hello, Jim.
No, we got gray skies today and clouds.
We got a great...
I
yeah.
don't want sunshine. I've said that over and over and over again. So those are our Hallmark movies.
Yeah. Those are the Hallmark movies for this week. So,
But then we watched the Christmas and Christmas from the Heart with Luke McFarlane.
yes, we did.
That was the fourth
good.
one.
That was the fourth one.
That was
good.
really good.
Okay. So that's enough of the Hallmark movies, don't you think?
Are we not
Yes.
talking about
No, I think that one was enough.
that? I thought we were going to need to kill time. Past weekend was a weak batch of movies.
Yeah, you know what? He's right. This weekend was a pretty weak batch of movies. Let's hope for better films to
Oh,
come.
the train one's happening. I'm really happy about that.
Yes. Was it called Next Stop Christmas? It's a movie about a train.
I actually watched The Christmas Train over the weekend, one of the old ones with Kimberly
That movie is brilliant.
Kimberly Williams Paisley. Yeah.
It was all a setup at the very end. It was all staged. It was brilliant.
Yeah.
That was a very good one.
Yeah, I really
One
enjoyed
of my
that.
probably top Hallmark movies.
I'd forgotten all about it, but it was running on Hallmark Movies Now, which is an app that I use.
It's also an app that is available through the Friendly app. So
Yeah.
if those of you watch Hallmark Channel on Friendly, make sure that you also subscribe to Hallmark Movies Now as part of their service.
Yeah. It's a little extra bump and pay on that one, but that's fine. It's okay. If you're really into Hallmark movies, and we are, we recommend it.
Yeah, the Christmas Train was really good.
But you wouldn't know that we are into Hallmark movies the way we're like throwing a lot of daggers at them this week. But their efforts need to get better, and hopefully, as the season goes along, we see better films.
I think we will.
I
think right now they're just doing fluff and stuff right now just to get everybody watching.
I mean, we know what we're going into, and we expect that this is what basically we generically want. We get it, but also, it's like we also like a little bit more creativity, a little bit more oomph.
And I agree with Richard. This week, their lineup of rerun movies includes Chateau Christmas, The Christmas House, and A Shoe Addict's Christmas, all which are kind of movies you can just pass on.
Now, see,
The Christmas House, you like A Shoe Addict's Christmas.
I like A Shoe Addict's Christmas. I really do.
Yeah, but The Christmas House was a hot mess. It didn't know what story to focus on, and they've got a sequel to that film coming out later this season, and for the life of me, I have no idea why.
Yeah, we can only hope that it's better than the first one. But I'll tell you, I'm just waiting for the Kim and Ashley Williams films.
I cannot.
Those are going to be great. They're back to back in December, 2 Saturdays in a row.
Sundays, I believe.
Yeah.
Are they Saturdays or Sundays? I think they're Sundays.
Maybe they are Sundays.
Oh, I'm going to love them anyway.
But they're going to be great, I'm sure.
I know they're going to be perfect. So
the other movie I'm really looking forward to is going to be shown on Thanksgiving night, and that is the sequel to the 7-year-old film, The 9 Lives of Christmas, followed up by The 9 Kittens of Christmas.
Yeah. We always just call that a very Ambrose Christmas.
You call it that. I call it a kitty cat Christmas.
A kitty cat.
It's a very cute film, whatever it is.
And here's another one. The Christmas Carousel, which may have taken place at Christmas, but barely has anything to do with the carousel.
I know. That was a big disappointment to me last year.
The title of the movie said Christmas Carousel, and you got about 2 minutes of carousel in it.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
That was bad. That was just... But we end up actually liking more Hallmark movies than we actually don't like.
I know. We're just complaining right now, so don't mind us. We're just doing a little complaining on that.
As Grandpa Simpson would say, bitch, bitch, bitch. Did you guys all watch season 32, episode 10 or 9?
I have not seen it yet.
Oh my God. It's about the Hallmark Channel goes to Springfields and they have to save a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
And from being the collapse, it's brilliant.
Yeah. It
mocks it so well.
It does. It mocks Hallmark Channel very well. Heartmark is what it's
Heartmark.
So, Sherry.
Yes.
Did you get anything this week?
I got so much stuff, but I'm only going to share a couple of things.
Well, let's take a look and see what she got. I'll be honest with you, we actually did not get anything this week at all other than groceries at the store.
Well, being up in Roseville, I went ahead and checked out the local Walmart and Dollar Tree, And I have to say, I went into a Dollar Tree in Roseville and one in Folsom, and then their Walmart, which is right next door to Sam's Club. I was blown away by how much stuff they had in those stores. It was amazing. In fact, some of the stuff I'm using tonight on the craft that I'm going to show you came from Walmart. But I did get a couple of things I'll just show you. I got a lot of ribbon for Christmas wreaths. Awful lot of ribbon for
My house looks like a Michael's annex.
but then I got these for my hallway. They're mini blue rope lights.
Those are pretty.
Yeah, they are very pretty. I got those at Walmart. And then a couple of things that I got. Ben hasn't seen these. Oh, I forgot the box with the dishes. I wanted to show those.
It's all right.
But, this is the Christmas one.
What are we looking at?
It is a little tray.
You got this at Cloud9?
No, this I got online from LTD Commodities, and it has a little, the little tree that goes in it, and the little server for like jam or dips or something.
Years.
I got that one, and then I got a.
Oh, by the way, the little knife spreader says hand wash only.
Well, it's bamboo. If somebody throws it in the dishwasher, they deserve it getting ruined. They don't know any better.
Well, don't let our mother near that. Mom's really good at throwing everything into the dishwasher.
Yeah, she is. There's that. And then this one.
Wow.
Just two. That there was that truck with the tree.
Okay, is this Thanksgiving related?
Yes.
Okay. Here's a pumpkin jam dish.
Okay, that's cute. I like that.
And
that platter.
And here's the pumpkin platter.
Now, is it you could put food on it, or is it covered with lead?
Yeah, no. It's for food. It's for
crackers and dip.
Or like a little bit of a cheese dip for crackers or
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
You have to wash
I
it.
think,
You order that stuff on eBay?
no, this came from LTD Commodities, which is a mail.
Other stuff that you were finding on eBay that you were sending me link after link.
Oh, I did. You want me to go get it to show you?
Yes.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Did you order all three of those things?
I don't remember what I showed you. Hold on.
She never tells me about any of these things that are now. Granted, she's only my sister. I'm not married to her.
And you don't control her finances, but I mean, she is serious click and shipping. It's like she's compensating and you need to do it for like some kind of therapy reason.
No. She just enjoys getting things.
I mean, I wish I had credit cards so that I could sit there, click and ship.
No.
There's a lot of cute things online. That's why I don't dare go to eBay. It's a rabbit hole.
I don't know what I showed you, Doug.
Well, it was the 4 plates.
Yeah, I did get the plates.
Yeah.
Take it out of the box.
This box came with 4 plates.
And you ordered a set of 12 of them?
I think I've got 16 of them.
Richard, does any planning go into this? Yes, it does.
They're cool.
Yeah,
That's
that one.
Very nice.
And this one.
It's brilliant.
Richard says that he'll send you some cards for click and ship.
And this one.
That's nice too.
Yeah, these are actually brilliant. They're very creative and retro.
And the last one I actually like. Santa's Helper. Ground cinnamon.
Santa's little helper. Cute.
That's a dog.
Yeah, that is.
But did you get the other ones?
Oh, the
more
the other. No, I didn't.
Okay.
I just got these ones for right now. But the interesting
For
thing,
right now?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Is there more?
Ben?
No. There's a different
It's
pattern.
more elegant and more vintagey, pointy ornament.
Yeah. No, I didn't get those. But these ones, the ones that I got were buy it now or make an offer. So I made an offer and all of them were free shipping. So I made an offer like this one was going for $12 for the box. I offered him 8 and they took it.
And it was free shipping.
And they're all brand new in the box. They've never been used. And these, I was looking at the tag on the back. They came from Kohl's originally. At least this box did. They're Oneida. But I don't know what year it was.
It doesn't matter.
E&G wants to know what you'd be using those plates for.
These are for either appetizers or dessert at holiday time.
Okay.
Because I've got plain red Fiesta ware dishes for Christmas,
But
and I use them.
Those really are nice dishes. They're very
So that's my third set of dessert dishes, right? Because I've got the nutcrackers, which I'm still very angry about, and then I've got the square ones that have some of the characters that are on the curtain in the kitchen.
Do you remember that episode of Pee-wee's Christmas special where he got lots and lots of fruitcakes, so many that he built an annex on the house?
I do remember that.
I'm going to be able to build an annex with the number of
You
dishes
are not.
that Sherry is buying.
Oh, I'm obsessed with dishes.
At least you don't have to go crawling down into the basement anymore to get the Christmas dishes out.
Oh no, I have to go up to the attic now.
Hello,
No,
Jason.
they're not in the attic. They're in the cupboard. I made room for them.
Jonathan says it doesn't matter because it's all good PTV crap.
Well, I'm glad somebody's enjoying it.
So what else did you buy?
Or
get
anything else?
delivered?
Or did you get anything delivered, or is that it for now?
No, I got a lot. Like I said, I got a lot of ribbon and some Christmas mesh. That gray ribbon, that gray Christmas ribbon came in, Doug, and it's very pretty.
Okay.
I wasn't too sure how I was going to thinking about gray and red and white.
Downscale says that we've got 1.79 thousand fans. Maybe we should all come over for some dessert.
I would love that.
We do have enough plates to cover that, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Between both houses, yes.
Let's plan on having it at your house, Arnie, and I'll take all the dishes out there.
Sounds good to me.
We have enough Disneyland dishes to choke a horse.
Yes, we do.
Okay, that just means that I'm going to have to make a second trip. That's a second trip for me to be able to get all the dishes out there because no one else will be able to ride in the car.
That's not true.
Not that many. You have an oversized Toyota front-wheel drive sleigh, so you're fine.
Well, the thing is that they're dessert plates, so they're 6 to 8, 6 inches at the most. What is my daughter
the
saying?
anti-meme ones you showed me? Those were really cool.
What is Megan saying?
While she was buying
snarky?
ribbon, I was next door buying dumplings and glutinous
Rice flour and all the things. That's right, because they went into Ranch 99. She and Chrissy and Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, I went into Dollar Tree and they said, yeah, we're going to have to come looking for you because we're not going to, we're going to be totally done before you're done.
But you went into Ranch 99, didn't you?
I did. And I was there. I did my thing at Dollar Tree and I went in and I had to wait and wait and wait and wait while they kept going around and around.
But
excuse me a moment.
I will say this though.
Hi. What's up?
Hold on.
Excuse me. What's up?
So rude.
We're live, Jeremy. Yeah.
What do you need?
I'm telling you, anytime.
gonna need
Oh my
to-
gosh.
You know what? Go ahead.
So anyway, Ben and
We know.
Sherry took a phone call there from our
Child.
nephew.
Their older adult child.
Yeah. Jeremy is one that you've seen before. He actually has an Etsy shop out there, does things with a 3D printer.
Today, Tom officially
There you
became
go. Ben,
Yes.
sorry, I had you muted there for a bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I did not get a McRib sandwich. I got a McChicken sandwich
Oh, okay. So
because I'm a fan.
You went to dinner. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, you went to Max Steakhouse for dinner?
Yes, Max Steakhouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Max Steakhouse.
Yeah. That's what he calls it.
That's what I call it.
Hi, Benji.
Hi, Benji. He
Well,
was showing his boysenberry.
Okay, so
This little
Sherry had to go intercept a phone call or a FaceTime on her iPad for Tom. Her husband, today is his birthday, and today he actually graduated into senior citizenship.
I thought you get that when you're 55.
No, that's
That's
kind of
AARP old.
that's AARP old. You cross over into 65, then you're finally eligible to officially retire.
yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. But
Yeah,
our youngest
it's
our
only
youngest was getting a hold of his dad.
Yeah.
So we were the older two, and then the youngest was here. So he wanted to talk to his dad. Yeah, so Tom is officially caught up with me.
Okay.
He likes to say I'm a cribs.
Cradle robber.
I'm a cradle robber, but it's from February to November.
Okay.
And he's going to retire before me.
This is actually something I have on my schedule tonight. Richard wants to talk about the Cost Plus River of Christmas Nirvana.
I do have my list of stuff I want to go buy.
Yeah, we have a list there.
I need to
now,
buy
here's the
the
thing.
dark chocolate digestive.
Cost Plus, for some reason, this year, Cost Plus World Market.
Oh my
If you
gosh.
have one near you, go check it out. You would be astonished by all the goodies they have this year.
They have amazing stuff.
They have great ornaments, great dishes, fantastic candies and foods.
countdown advent calendars.
It is amazing. We walked out, and I actually went outside, and I had to clear my head because I just kept thinking, "Oh my goodness, I don't know what I'm going to do." It's so much.
But I do have a 20% off coupon.
Yeah.
So I think I can only do it on one thing. I don't think it's the complete register. Is it just for one item only? I can't read it.
Benji
Hey,
says,
your glasses on, old man.
Benji says Christmas Nirvana is one of my favorite holiday bands.
Okay.
Before we talk about Christmas snacks and all that, we have a little bit left of the Taste of Fall.
Yes,
We
indeed.
do.
We do.
We
We
do.
were going to do it last week, but unfortunately our schedule was so packed we couldn't get to it, so we had to bump it to this week. So yeah, here's a little taste of fall.
Worn my shirt had I known.
You have to wait for the camera to come back on before you start talking.
Oh,
You have to-
it's not wearing clothes now. We gotta wear your.
No, I
That was
would have
scandalous.
worn my shirt had I been told we were doing this.
Now, I got these 3 items based on Richard's recommendation a few weeks ago for fall goodies. These are from Target. This one is a rustic pumpkin spice trail mix. This is an apple cinnamon pecan trail mix. And then a scarecrow crunch trail mix is next to Sherry.
Well, this one I know I like the apple cinnamon because I got it last year and I would eat it with my yogurt.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I don't remember this one.
Yeah, I would do that. I did that one a lot with my yogurt. In fact, when they first came out, I wanted to get some, and you said, "Oh, don't bother getting that now. We'll get some later." And I never did go back and get any more.
Well,
Richard is saying these are goody good.
They are. They're all
Or
good.
new brand like the Good and Plenty, or Target has like
Good and Gather is their brand.
I call it Good and Plenty.
this is the line is Favorite Day.
But didn't they have like farms, like the Farm Witches or something like that?
Archer Farms.
Archer Farms.
No, but that's a different one. That was like, and that's what a normal brand is.
Archer Farms was their house brand.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was like Hickory Arms or something.
I'm
like that.
telling you, Ben, these are really good.
Yeah, they are. They're very good.
The
Put
apple
the bunch in
cinnamon
your mouth.
pecan is really good.
What's in the Scarecrow Crunch? Peanut butter candies, chocolate covered cereal squares, white chocolate oat cereal, and milk chocolate lost me there.
Okay, stop reading, and open it up so I can eat.
He says,
Marshmallow,
Ben,
chocolate marshmallow bits.
Richard says, put the full handful in your mouth to get the full flavor profile.
All right.
We'll see what this is like.
I'm going to do the rustic pumpkin.
All right. This is Scarecrow Crunch.
It's the wonderful world of Walter. Hello, guys.
Hello.
That'll shut you up.
Look, there's like an autumn party in my mouth.
You want this one left open?
Oh my God, that's good. Scarecrow Crunch, yes. Yes, thank you, Richard. Thank you for the suggestion.
Very
It
good.
is goody good good. You're absolutely right.
Okay, now, I really wish that we had some here on camera here at the villa, because those actually sound absolutely amazing.
They don't have that stuff anymore. I know they don't.
Yeah.
Okay, this is the rustic pumpkin spice that I'm going to throw in my mouth now, too.
You just throw it right now.
Oh,
I'm gonna break the tooth.
what a lot.
That's
Chubby
so
bunny.
ladylike of you.
No, it's like I'm
Danny,
playing
you-
chubby bunny.
Chubby bunny, yes. Good luck saying that with all that food in your mouth.
Uh-huh.
Funny.
It's just a
Mm.
play game.
Uh,
Yeah. The way you play that game is you stuff as many marshmallows in your mouth and you try and say chubby bunny, and you can't do it after it's just so full. So
It's like trying to whistle after you've eaten a mouthful of crackers, which doesn't matter to me because I can't whistle anyway. Never learned how to whistle.
I think it's a genetic thing.
they're saying
yeah.
it's they're making we are making them want to bust out all their Christmas decor. Even snowed in Colorado today.
Oh my. Okay. This one is definitely good. My favorite, though, would have to be the Scarecrow Crunch.
Okay.
You're not telling me what's in it. You're just kind of shoving it in your mouth. Read it. What is
Scarecrow Crunch. Scarecrow Crunch has peanuts, peanut butter candies, milk chocolate covered cereal squares, white chocolate oat cereal, and milk chocolate marshmallow bits.
I'll have to try that. The rustic pumpkin is pumpkin spice peanuts, cinnamon flavored pretzel balls, yogurt covered raisins, and pumpkin seed kernels.
And the apple cinnamon pecan was apple flavored pecans, cinnamon flavored pretzel balls, apple chips, and sweetened cranberries.
According to Outloud Geek, the first ingredient is sugar.
Pretty much.
But according to Benji, the scarecrow's brain is not listed in the ingredient.
Sorry.
Okay. I think I'm officially done with the taste of fall. We can move on to Christmas.
Okay. Sherry, you're working on some
Yeah.
crafts there, right?
I am.
Okay. Let's do a little bit of craft time with Sherry. What do you think?
Why
Yeah.
not?
I like that.
Isn't that nice?
Today,
It is delightful.
To that one, I have to thank Richard, the Orlando guy, for that
Yeah,
one.
that was.
He's been
That's
helping
It's a
us
little
with
too
couple little
upscale.
bumpers.
It's not so juvenile, but it's elegant. I actually really
I
like
liked
it.
it. I really
I
liked
like it.
I'm
Thank
more,
you very
you know,
much, Richard.
tacky, juvenile, silly.
You are.
Christmas crafts with Sherry. So, Sherry, what
Okay.
are we working on?
We are going to make some little ornaments. And I've got 3 of them. Where's the third one? 3 of them finished here for you to see.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to
And-
focus on you.
It's underneath all the fall food.
What
You
you're
know
going
you'll love it.
what you're going to need is, and sometimes these are hard to find, but it's called the Tumbling Tower game from the Dollar Tree.
Otherwise known as a cheap Jenga.
Yeah, cheap Jenga. These are picked up for all kinds of different things. Well, what I've done is
Yeah. You take some of the blocks.
I need 3 of them to show how I actually do it.
Here we go. I've got 2.
Oh, why didn't you get the 3rd one out?
You took it away.
Well, good. Okay. What you do is you take some wood glue. Do you want to make it?
Sure.
Okay. You're going to be getting glue on your fingers, though.
That's fine. I've got napkins somewhere.
You don't need a lot of it.
All right.
But you put, and what I do is I just put it down along. That's more than enough. You're going to have squirts coming out.
That's fine.
Does that go?
All right.
For how long? He doesn't automatically.
All right. So
turn it over on the other side and get the.
Hold on.
He keeps it up for a second or two and goes away.
To straighten it out.
So, all right. That is now straightened out. We've got 2 of the 3 pieces together. Now Sherry's gluing the last one. And
if you want, you can put it down on here on its side, just to the other way. So, no. Stand it up on its side, not on. Yeah, there you go. So that you can make sure they're even. They don't take long to dry. I have one here that's already put together. And then you take these itty bitty tiny ice screws, which is what I was putting in, and you screw it to the top.
when she says itty bitty ice screws, she means these little tiny ring thingies.
Gotcha.
I can't see him take them out of the packet.
Yeah.
Here's one on my pliers.
Oh, yeah, okay.
It's very, very tiny.
But it's just a simple little ice screw.
Yeah, it's just a little ice screw.
Okay.
And then you work at getting it down into the top of it. And I find the easiest way is to actually start it by turning the wood instead of the ice screw, because then it gets to it. Once it grabs, then you can just hold it.
Sherry Downscale says, holy snap, they're tiny.
They are. They're about not even half an inch, I don't think.
Oh no, these are not even.
Maybe 3/8 of an inch long.
Yeah, these are definitely tiny.
And then I like to hold the ice screw and just turn the wood because it's easier than trying to turn the ice screw.
Donna does say ring thingies is an official term, so.
Okay, so there it is with the top on it already. Now you can do. This is where your imagination can go wild for you guys with how you create these. I've made some samples. This is one of them. Hold that one up, Ben.
Okay.
You gonna hold it up?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Sherry, that's cute.
And what I did with that is I bought.
There we go.
Ben was cracking up when I told him I found some stuff at Walmart, but these are the things that I found at Walmart. They're actually miniature ornaments.
Oh.
But you can take these miniature ornaments that they have and repurpose them and make them look really cool on the little Jenga blocks.
Or there were these ornaments.
These are
which are 3D,
reindeer.
3D reindeer.
Yeah, here.
You know what that reminds me of? The Country Bear Jamboree.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what
this
it's
is
like.
Max.
It's Max.
But then I did another one, which was I covered it with some of the
There's Christmas paper in these books.
miniature scrapbooking paper. And I used it to create this one with a button that I had.
You know, we need to have another camera for that so that we can actually have things hanging.
And so what I did with this one is that I bought some of these, what do they call them? They're called, I got them at at Dollar Tree. They are called Pop Dot adhesives. And you get 528 little squares of them for $1. And they're just the foam with adhesive on front and back. And I put those underneath the little tag or the little miniature wooden ornament that went on the block so that it would stand out some and it wasn't all, there's dimension added to it. So you can do that. You can do things like gift tags or embellishments that use stickers, any of that kind of thing. You could even paint them if you
Yeah,
wanted.
here's a little winter wonderland.
I personally like them just
That's really cute.
the plain wood.
And that came from Walmart too?
This one came from Hobby Lobby last year, the year before, when they were all like 60% off after Christmas.
I actually like what Downscale said here. He says Sherry saw all these examples of ornaments and decided not good enough.
The little miniature ones, no.
Pretty much.
And then what I did was for the top,
Yeah.
for that top, I used one of my little embellishments that I've had for years and years and just glued it there to cover up the hole that was in the top of it.
Oh, that's very nice.
Oh, thank you, Deb.
So if you guys are looking for just some small...
We have a $5 super chat from Downscale that says, we all need inspiration of Sherry.
Oh.
Never take this away from us. And
Oh.
we won't.
Thank you. Thank you. So it's just one of those things that most of the stuff I had, and I knew that I wanted to try that with the blocks. So I was in a couple of different Dollar Trees and I bought a bag full of boxes of blocks. And Tom is graciously supposed to be gluing them all together for me.
Oh, he's got the patience of Job.
Well, he likes doing that sort of thing. He doesn't like doing the crafty part of it, but stuff like this he'll do. Like when I made those, like when I sold the nativity sets several years back, I still have some cut out sanded blocks back there. But now I have my own Cricut, so I can cut the vinyl out myself and not have to pay for them.
Right.
Which is what I had done before to put onto those blocks for, for nativity sets. So that's just something that's very easy to do. And even if you can't find the blocks, but you like the idea of being able to embellish something, you can always buy plain blocks like this at Michael's. They're a little bit more expensive, but you can buy plain little blocks like that. You can paint them. You could put paper on them like I did on this one. Or just leave it very rustic looking and, have fun with the embellishments.
You can put a picture in it, and then make it a frame. You could put something of like a frame.
Yeah, if you want to.
That's not a bad idea.
You can do
There
all
is
kinds
people
of
out there that pictures used to come on paper, not on an electronic device.
Right.
Amazing things out there, people. You can actually see.
The other
pictures
thing
all
is that I can do Cricut vinyl on these too, but they're not as dimensional as doing with these little embellishments. There are things like this which are that's harder than I thought stiffer than I thought it would be.
It's kind of like a plastic cardboard, plastic carded cardboard.
For a long,
I like
time
those
in my
vintage
stack.
Santas. Where did that come
And
from?
that was from Hobby Lobby about 3 years ago, and you can actually put them on the block. The face is a little bit bigger than the block.
Yeah, I don't want to make a tombstone.
But at least you get the idea of, he can be used as an ornament without having to do a lot of work.
Okay.
So, so those are different little ideas that you can do with those Dollar Tree tumbling tower blocks.
Chris Richard says you can also burn on an expletive too.
I do have a wood burner, Richard. I mean, that's not out of the question.
Nope.
I can make a bunch of them with expletives and give them to my favorite teachers.
Lori does that Santa too.
I think it would work really well on Doug's sideboard too.
Yeah, definitely.
You just like set up a little Christmas tree and let the expletives fly.
So yeah, so that's the craft I had for tonight.
Well, thank you. That's really
very recycled.
I wasn't able to get the stuff to you guys to make one, but
No,
don't worry. I can make you work at them too.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to, by the way, we will be having more crafts like that during the Christmas season as we count down this time to Christmas. There's also another thing that we're counting down.
It's not too far away. Really?
It may be 54 days to Christmas, but it's also 58 days until the time that we are going to be at Disneyland.
The House of Mouse.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Fredrickson must be getting tired of flying his house across our screen.
Speaking of Disneyland, did you guys hear what went on in China?
Yes, we
did.
Yeah. I can't.
China doesn't put up with any BS. I mean, they're just like, okay, everybody stop. And they tested like 30,000 people in a couple of hours.
37,000.
Okay. Let's
tell everybody else
yeah.
what happened.
What happened?
What happened is there were visitors in the theme park in Shanghai. Shanghai, is that where it is?
Yes.
And they found out that there was one person that had tested positive for COVID. They closed the gates, did not let anybody in, but more importantly, did not allow any of their guests to leave the park until they were all tested.
I love it.
Wow.
So
Can you imagine the amount of rapid tests you have to have on hand to manage that large a crowd? I mean, they have to anticipate more than that in order to have enough tests to go around. Because it's not only the guests, they have to test all of the cast members as well.
Everything.
And then they're told to report back, and they're supposed to test again. And then they also released a whole thing about children eating bad food and children only being on the internet for 3 hours.
But Benji does say it gives new meaning to Disneyland jail.
Oh, there is definitely a Disneyland jail.
There is a little jail there. And by the way, if you're ever at Disneyland and you're misbehaving,
oh yeah, there's
you
a code.
do not want to hear the expression "Alice is in the house."
In the park. That's code word that security is called.
Yeah, that means that the Anaheim police have been called.
Oh, we know that from security people we knew of from the past.
Yeah, but anyway.
But yeah,
that was
China's not
that
putting
was
up
quite
with. They're just they want people to know.
But
there's your Santa.
There it is. Well, let's get a close up of that.
And he's all mounted.
Is he all mounted?
He is. See, you can see a bit of space because I did. What?
Does it look like a tombstone?
No. And which one of you turkeys is the one that sent me that picture of the tombstone? Was it you, Doug? About the woman who took the recipe to her grave for her sugar cookies?
I follow. Put me back. Don't stop hogging. They don't need to hog. So I follow on Instagram this like foodie kind of thing. They were doing for a Halloween. They were putting like tombstones of different people, and they were like one of three. The first one was Naomi took her spritz recipe to the grave, and on the tombstone was the recipe.
It was engraved into the top of the tombstone.
It was top of the tombstone. Naomi would never, ever. That old bat would not give it up. So what did they do? They actually put the recipe on her tombstone because she took it to the grave.
Yeah.
There was also
anyway.
So what I'm gonna do here is Sherry, you finished that craft. Thank you so much on that one. If you missed it, if you were not watching the show when we first did this, I got to show this again.
Encore presentation of
this bumper.
Very elegant.
So nice.
How many finger rings do you have, Sherry? Because you need to have that many.
I also need those long, skinny fingers.
That's what I said. How many fingers? She has a lot of rings on her finger.
Yeah.
Those are not your hands.
And
those are not. No, they're not my hands. They're not my rings.
I do want to call attention to a couple things here. One, yesterday Donna did this mega long stream. It was over 5
hours and 20 minutes,
making lots of different Halloween treats. It was amazing. She had some great recipes and had some fun with this one kid especially. He is someone that had been granted a wish from Give Kids the World. And there was a tie in there because Donna is going to be doing a fundraiser in 4 weeks on her show she is going to be doing a bake-a-thon, and there will be several channels helping her out. We are included on that list of helping her out with the stream on November 28th. November 28th. That's it.
Wow.
His name is Kellen. He's my little buddy.
Oh,
He was adorable, by the
it
way.
was really a fun stream. Donna's the Energizer Bunny. I mean, I put away fall stuff and I had to take a smoke break. I was like, oh, way. I was done for the day.
But she's going to have several channels helping her out. I know Steve's World is going to be there in person. Corey Meets World is going to be in person there. There are several other channels. We're going to be doing a remote, so we will remote into her show, and we will be baking cookies or something live during the bake-a-thon. She's raising enough money to send at least 2 families to Walt Disney World with Give Kids the World. So that's going to be the idea. She has already raised over $200 for it. I don't know what the final amount that she's already raised, but she has thousands of dollars ahead of her to raise. So I want to do everything we can with our channel to help her out as much as we can, because Donna is such a wonderful person and is such a support to our entire community here on YouTube.
Big heart, yeah.
Yeah, she has a really big heart. Thank you, Donna.
Thank you so much, Donna.
Disney
for
needs
everything
to
you do
stop
for us.
raising prices because it's going to take it that much more to raise to get these people to the park. Or Disney, come
Yep.
up. Pretty soon for us people who kind of have money, it's getting hard for us to go.
Look at that. Out Loud Geek says, you can always send me cookies as long as they're not Oreos.
Well, Megan made her dad an incredible cake for her birthday, or for his birthday. It was a cinnamon applesauce cake.
Oh, wonderful.
Spice cake.
Yeah, and then she did whipped cream.
A whipped cream frosting.
Yeah, to go in between the 2 layers and on top. But in between the 2 layers on top of the cream, she took one of the apples that we got from Apple Hill and chopped it up really finely and sprinkled it in the middle on top of the whipped cream. Oh, it was so good.
How long were you up in Apple Hill? You guys just went to High Hill, turned around and came home?
We were there. Well, Megan heard that they opened at 8. So we had to get our butts out of bed so that we could be out the door at 7.
Yeah, because you're not that far, so it's a little bit more of a huff.
But you went to an apple farm. For those of you that don't know,
Apple Hill's amazing.
between Sacramento and South Lake Tahoe is an area called Apple Hill, just outside Placerville, a little town. And there are lots of apple farms that I know we've even purchased Concord grapes there.
But pumpkin patches, it's very fall. It
was the first time I'd ever been, and I have to say
there?
No, and the one farm that we did go to, I was a little underwhelmed, to be honest. I mean, they had a lot of booths with different things, one of which is an ornament that I bought for the tree for you guys in the kitchen, but I left it in Roseville, so you'll get it at Thanksgiving, but it's fused glass, and it's of a red mixer that looks like KitchenAid.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah, very cute.
Okay, well, there is something that I do want to mention here, and it has nothing to do with any of our activities during our segments or anything. It has
Should I be worried about this?
Well, no, because you're already aware of it because the moment of groovy. We discovered an issue, and it has to do with the iPhone.
But I think it's more Adobe Premiere.
It has to do with the iPhone and compatibility of video directly taken on the iPhone. Because this week, I did exactly the same thing I did for the moment of groovy. However, when I rendered the video in Premiere Pro, Adobe Premiere Pro, for some reason, it overexposed a lot of the video.
That's really sad.
So I'm not sure what's going on. We have to research this and find out what's going on to see if this has been happening to anyone else. But it happened on both computers that we have here.
Both phones. And Adobe just released and had a big old
They just had a software update.
A huge software on all their software.
And Apple also had a software update. So there's a compatibility issue. So I want to apologize ahead of time. So when you see some of the video, notice that some of it is like overexposed, but it's not intentional. It is just something that's going on. But I just wanted to make sure that you understood we are aware of the problem and we are going to do everything we can to fix it.
We have to.
We had something similar happen on Saturday night. Saturday, we did a Hallmark Channel watch party where we watched Coyote Creek Christmas. The problem is, Richard, I'm going to try that out. I will definitely try that out. We'll write that down, Rec 709. So we will try that out to make sure. But I'll tell you, I'm hoping that it's that simple on that one. But thank you for that hint, Richard. But we had a similar issue with the watch party where we started it and there was no audio from our microphone. We didn't know what happened. There was a patch with our software that was just downloaded when I opened up the software today. So it downloaded a patch. It fixed the problem because obviously we're using our microphone, which we were not able to use on Saturday night. But I want to just put it out there for you. Saturday nights, mostly, usually, at least twice a month during the countdown to Christmas, we will be doing Hallmark Channel watch parties. So you're invited to join us this Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, for the Hallmark Channel watch party. We'll put it out there on our YouTube channel so that you can see ahead of time that what the movie is, and you can give yourself a reminder to see that movie with us. We're going to have some fun. Look for us to have some snarky comments. It's pretty much like watching Mystery Science Theater 3000, if you remember that show. Ben, what's the movie this weekend? Do you remember?
Next Stop Christmas.
Next Stop Christmas. That's right. Thank you. So that's going to be the next time we're on. Ben, what's going on with, here, let me do this if I can. Okay, I had to find it. So sorry about that.
You're gonna make it after all.
Mystery Science PTV 3K. Thank you, Benji. You like that. So, Ben, what's going on with PTV, with Life with Ben this week?
Well, I wasn't aware of any type of rendering issue, so hopefully I don't have that issue when I complete this week's episode of Life with Ben. But I will be taking everyone on a close-up, more intimate look at the tree spinning behind me.
It's pretty.
We're not sitting in front of a green screen. This is my tree. I can actually touch the tree.
And it is very pretty.
Yeah.
And I can touch this tree too. You'll see, this is our mouse head tree. If it has 3 circles for Mickey to represent Mickey Mouse, it's on the tree. So the mouse head tree. There are about between 600 and 700 ornaments on that tree.
So this week's episode of Life with Ben will feature a close-up look at some of the ornaments on my tree that I set up here in our studio.
Wonderful. So, Will, I guess it's Will. He says they get a kick out of your intro, Ben.
Thank you.
Yeah, we have a lot of fun with that one. So we'll figure it out what's going on. But I want to make sure that you understand we are going to be running the Moment of Groovy here in a moment. I want to thank everyone for watching tonight. We know you have a choice of what you want to do with your Monday night. We're so thankful that you choose to spend a little bit of that time with us.
I'm trying to figure out what.
And Richard's right. This week's episode of Life with Ben will include a special intro bumper.
That's true.
Yeah.
I saw it. You guys are in for... Oh, crap.
Sorry.
So anyway, you may have missed it at the very beginning of our show. There's also a new little Merry Christmas from PTV, courtesy of the Orlando guy. He had some fun helping us out with some bumpers that were put together Lots of fun. So take a look at that. It's just going to play right before the Moment of Groovy now, and it'll always play just before the Moment of Groovy all season long. But
I won't worry about it later.
But stick with us here for the countdown to Christmas because you'll love it.
They're rotating the same speed, the same thing.
Yeah, Jim's saying, which one is faster? They're actually rotating at the same speed. Anyway, I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
You've been watching PTV Live here on Pepper Tree Villa. Everyone, thank you so much. And to Downscale specifically, thank you so much for the $5 super chat. We really appreciate that. That money will go directly into our channel to help make things even better. Just like, all the moving stuff that you see in the background, not just the trees, but also like the graphics and things. We do everything we can to just keep making our show look better and better. And with your help that we're able to do that. Everyone, thank you so much. I guess that's it, right?
Just watch our overexposed video.
Yeah, only portions of it are.
Yeah.
But thank you so much, everyone. Enjoy the Moment of Groovy and also our little Christmas closing. So everyone, countdown to Christmas is on. And now the Moment of Groovy.
Bye.
Bye.